Hello there, and welcome to episode 4 of Eurovoix Super Early Eurovision Predictions. I'm Alistair, and the next player holding on to hope is Anthony in Basingstoke. Hello.
Hi, Alistair. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, can you tell us what's been happening in the last year?
Everything has been happening the last year. We've continued with this delight of a game where I really second guess whatever I said about a year ago and start rattling whether I made the right decisions or not. But yeah, no, it's all been good. It's been a nice Eurovision season again, and I'm enjoying a bit of quiet now.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So before we play back your interview from last year, I have to tell you we have played 3 interviews back, and to avoid the bottom spot, you need to beat 39 points. Are you ready?
No, but okay.
The date is the 7th of June 2024, and the contestant is...
Anthony Granger.
Very best of luck. These are the questions. So what will be the date of the grand final?
The 10th of May.
Who will be the host city?
Zurich.
What will be the venue?
I think it's called the Swiss Life Arena.
Everyone said it, but they haven't said it with confidence. So how many countries will compete?
38.
So among them 38, will the Netherlands stay in the contest?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel it's going to be a rocky road to get there.
Okay, fair enough. Will United by Music still remain the slogan?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you want to put in a guess for what it could be?
Even my answer was from 2023. That seemed quite good. I quite like that one. I'm sick with it.
Who will be a presenter of the contest?
I'm going to butcher this person's name. Beatrice Egli? Quick Google of famous Swiss people that are on telly. Tried that one.
Okay. Will there be any changes to the voting system?
No.
Which country will stay in the grand final?
Sweden.
And which country will leave the grand final?
I've gone for Austria.
Okay. Which country will return to the grand final?
Poland?
Which country will stay out of the grand final?
Moldova.
Name a Eurovision artist you think could return.
I put some thought into this one. I've gone on the basis that Don's brought them back to the final, and it's 10 years since they brought Latvia their first final, like 7 years. I'm going for Aminata.
Name a spokesperson for the voting sequence.
On the basis that I feel like they're probably the longest running in a row at this point, Andrew from Albania.
Okay. What will be the winner's path to the grand final?
Qualifying from semi-final 2.
How will the winner be determined?
I've said it's a compromise winner.
Oh, so you don't think they're going to win either of the jury or the televote?
Yeah.
Okay. Will the winner sing in their national or foreign language or a mixture?
Forum.
What slot number will the winner perform in the final?
21.
Oh, it's going to be a double, is it?
Yeah, I've put some real thought into that one.
Okay. What will be the winning score?
I've said 502, but 502 now seems really high. I'm also saying it's going to be a compromise winner, but I'm going to stick with it.
And the final question, who will be the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2025?
I'm going to go for Ukraine.
Oh, okay. Well, those are all the questions. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Alistair.
So I'm sorry to bring this up, Anthony, but this does in fact mark the 2nd year in a row where your guess for who leaves the final actually goes on to win the whole contest.
Yeah. Well, I've got questionable prediction skills. I'll put it that way. There's a few answers in there where I'm like, what on earth was I thinking?
I know, a year can change everything. Also, I feel mean, but in order to pick up the points for the staying out of the final question, Your country does actually have to try. So Moldova actually let you down there. I'm so sorry.
I wish I just got like a pity point for that because technically correct, but then
Technically, but
I could see why you've done it, but I feel slightly hard up by.
technically South Africa have also stayed out of the finals. So
Yeah, okay. I can see why you put that rule in.
Well, Anthony, we know you're not last. Shall we see where you are currently on the scoreboard?
Okay.
So, you are the current player to beat of the four that I've interviewed so far.
I'm one shocked that I am first, but also like I feel like everyone else is going to end up jumping above me. Like, it's that bit where you're like 3 countries in, and then suddenly like someone random is in the lead. You go, oh, that's a lovely moment for them, but that's not going to stay. That's how I feel.
Have faith, have courage, hold on to hope.
I feel like I second guess myself all the way through. Every time I do one of these, I'm like, I'm not convinced I've done very well.
Well, Anthony, as I say, you are the leader, and thank you so much for joining us today and taking part. I hope you will join us again next year.
Of course.
Thank you.